Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
Teddy, in terms of a power punch, we know the taller fighter is going to try to utilize the jab, but in terms of a power punch, what can he get that shorter fighter with?
The uppercut. Boy, oh boy, that can be like putting a cherry on top of an ice cream sundae. Because you know the shorter guy's leaning, he's coming in, he doesn't see that punch till it's too late.
Blocks away that headshot. Good smooth work by Razor. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Razor's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Price. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Razor's hurt by a superb hook to the head. 10 seconds remaining in this round. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go.
You don't need that.
Throw
that away.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. A headshot blocked. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Razor. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Razor. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Razor's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Just not there, straight right hand off the mark. Halfway through this round, Price is left now getting into the mix. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Price is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Razor's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing them.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out.
And round number 3 is underway.
Hook! Hook!
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Excellent 1-2 by Razor. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Razor's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. And yet another big shot comes in. A sharp knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Focus!
Price is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Razor's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
Keep moving!
He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Razor. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Price. Blocks that punch.
See some defense!
Price is stunned. Wow, both guys have gotten to the other here. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that 1 round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you've put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now is a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught, he might get hurt again.
Price is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense...
Razor, stunned and staggered. Able to get him up against the ropes. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Razor's now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing. The Cobra's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Accurate counter punch by Price. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up!
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good flush shot by the Cobra. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Razor's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. And round 4 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. the kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Counters with a crushing blow to the head. He was waiting for his opponent, just waiting for an opportunity, and he found it, the counterpunch by Price. The Cobra's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Good counter punch. It was the overhand left.
Come on, kid, box him.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Work your body, kid. Body shot. Cover up.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs. 10 clicks of the tuck. Razor's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And that's the end of round 6. Well, I suppose there's a lesson to be learned here, but it may be too late to learn it. Time and again, as we've gotten to the later rounds of this fight, his opponent has landed these headshots, and he's done so at a very safe boxing range.
Yeah, time for school is out. I mean, the next fight, okay, you can go to the classroom. But right now, he's got to come up with something. I think he has to start timing his opponent a little bit. You know, he can't outwork him. He's too easy to hit. While he's punching, punch with him. You're getting hit anyway. Maybe you're going to strike something.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by the Cobra. Price is really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will o' the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent.
Big left hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Price is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Razor. He comes right back with a big one of his own. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
It's all right, just keep moving.
Price is grasping at straws at this point right now. He has not had an answer for his opponent all night long. Surprised he even got out of that last round when he was knocked down. Good solid hook lands by Razor. Scores with the combo to the head. Able to land the hook to the head. That is a huge headshot after blocking his opponent.
The Cobra's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by the Cobra.
The Cobra's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Halfway through the 7th round.
Good scoring counter punch by Price. Razor's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Little head hunting with the left. Good biting, snapping shot by the Cobra. Well-struck, solid combination by Price.
Let it go.
Razor's opponent able to land a sharp counter punch. The Cobra's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Get after him.
You gotta stand your ground. You gotta take it to him with some big shots.
Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. He's got a commanding lead right now, and he's just been the more effective guy, Teddy. I love what he's doing. He's picking his spots, and when he does throw punches, they are purposeful.
Yeah, they are. He's making everything count. As you said, he's got a reason for everything he does in there, and that's because he's calm. See, that's a talent, too. We always look at the other talents that are easier to wrap our minds around, you know, power, speed, but what about being calm, where you can see things, you can control things? This guy's a calm son of a gun.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Oh, what a counter punch by Price. He missed with that headshot. Razor's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. He returns the favor with an uppercut. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by the Cobra. Good looking counter punch. Hooks to the head. Southpaw counters back with the overhand left. Not able to land the headshot. Razor's hit by a big left hand. Did you see that? How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Get up.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Scored well up top. And that's the end of round 8. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Good? You all right? Breathe.
Razor's got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings. He gets off with a combination up top. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Keep your hands up.
Price is able to avoid that punch. Zoning in with the overhand left. A solid uppercut by Price. Razor's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Price. A crushing two-punch combo by Razor. He just missed that shot up top.
Keep working the jab.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Price.
Side to side. Move your head.
And this round comes to an end. It's just a brutal display in there right now, Teddy, and it's painted on both guys' face.
And the one with the advantage, this is going to sound funny in this kind of brutal war that we're watching here, but the guy who lays back a little bit now lets the other guy take the chances and takes advantage of those chances. Under these kind of conditions where you can barely see what's coming, believe it or not, the guy that gives in that way, that's smart that way, he's going to have the advantage.
Good block by Price. Razor's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut. Solid left hand to the head. The Cobra's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter. Solid. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, get to your
And
feet.
somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Turns over that hook upstairs. Solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Razor's in a tough spot right now. Yes, he got up, but he looks like he is on a shaky foundation.
And this is where you hope that his trainer worked on these things in the gym. Just like in football, the 2-minute warning. You know, when it goes crazy, what do you do?
Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that,